Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Woody. Today, we're taking a look at the Studio Series 86 More Than Meets the Eye, Optimus Prime, and Megatron. So if you guys remember what I said in my opinion video, I thought these were pretty cool. So, for starters, we're going to take a look at Megatron. So, what can I really say that I didn't in the opinion video? I mean, it's exactly what you get, but I think it looks cool. Now, the new molded parts they put on this guy is the chest and the head, both of which look very nice, and I love that malicious grin on the head sculpt. You could just hear Frank Welker going, "It's over, Prime." Other notable differences is that the shins are now completely gray instead of a bluish gray, and the black on him doesn't have a brown undertone. It has more of a gray undertone, giving it a slate black look. So here's a quick comparison of the color of the shins, and then here is the comparison of the fusion cannon colors, which you can see the brown highlights in the original one versus the new slate black look of this new one. Of the accessories he comes with, two of them are pretty much the same as the original, the laser sword and the pistol version of himself. The newest one is the pistol he finds and shoots Optimus with. It's very well sculpted in a gray plastic, and then the shade of purple they picked is pretty nice. I do like this pistol. And with it in hand, he shall make Optimus fall! Overall, it's more of what we love with the original, with some new things to remix it, and I think it's very well done. And here's the comparison between it and the original 86 Megatron. With robot mode out of the way, we move on to the tank mode. Once again, it's that tank mode we're already familiar with, the only difference being the colors and the damaged chest plate on the front. Yeah, as I stated in my opinion video, I do wish there was more battle damage throughout, but I think I know why, and that's what's coming up soon. So I'll explain in a moment, but here he is with the original one. Now, with those out of the way, let's get on to parts swapping. Oh, knockout, your surgery skills are needed. Lovely. So I found this is the least pain in the ass way to do a part swapping to where you can have the gray legs on the unbattle damaged Megatron. And simply, you remove the chest piece, it's on a friction joint, so no need to knock out any pins, and you just simply put it onto the body you're wanting it on. As for the head, there's a screw in the back that you just undo, and you swap out the heads. No need for hot water, and bam! And here's why I think they didn't put more battle damage on him. They knew people were going to part swap the legs or whatever to make it more what they want. Heck, this even resembles the original box art a lot more now. And here he is with 86 Soundwave, looking great. And then here's the comparison with the new battle damage parts on the old body. And yeah, I think that really works for him. And then here he is with 86 Commander Class Optimus, and still looking great next to him. Part swapping aside, this is a really great Megatron, and I really recommend it. And here we have Leader 86 Battle Damaged Optimus Prime. And just like Megatron, it's the familiarity we already love with some new paint and parts. And overall, it comes together very well. The shade of red and blue is a bit darker than the original, but that's okay. And yeah, the new molded parts being the grill abs with a giant gaping hole in it, as well as the side panel next to it, are very well molded and painted. His chest windows and right shoulder have a painted crack on them, which personally I would have preferred a molded crack, but I'm guessing that would have upped up the charge. And then we get that fabulous battle damaged head sculpt. This is very well done. I really love the head sculpt. They are killing it with the battle damaged heads. So for accessories, he comes with the rifle he originally came with, though like Megatron's parts, they're in a slate black plastic, and you can actually see the silver painted on the stock. I personally think this looks way better than the original, so I'll be giving the original this one's rifle. And then the Matrix, it's done in a light blue plastic and painted on top. Personally, I think that gives it a more alive look compared to the original, which was done in a translucent blue. So I'm going to be swapping these two, honestly. For the final accessory, you get the piece of rebar Megatron threw at him, molded in an orangish-red plastic and painted gold. And you simply tab it into the abdomen, and it looks good. However, it is very loose because the tab itself is so small, it can't properly pour it in. So it's going to be very flimsy, and that is honestly my biggest complaint with this thing. For comparison, here he is with the battle-damaged Megatron pre-part swap. Here he is with Megatron post-part swap. And then finally, here he is with the original 86 Commander Optimus. Overall, it's a very solid Optimus Prime. And the vehicle mode, it's just as solid. Pretty much all battle damage is that grille and then what was painted on the windows and the shoulder piece. That's it. Other than that, the truck looks very intact, but for what they remolded, it looks good, and this thing is still just as solid as the original. Speaking of which, here it is with that very original Optimus Prime. And yeah, you can see what's new, you can see what's the same. But here it is with the rebar in it, and yeah, it looks stupid. Honestly, I'll be keeping both these guys in robot mode. Overall, these two are really good looking bots, and for what I got out of it, I'm happy I got these guys. The new additions, most of them anyway, are really solid, and they give it a new essence compared to the original ones. I am still not happy about that rebar piece, but I'll get over it. But I am very happy to have this set. Truly, one shall stand and one shall fall. And that's my thought on these two really good looking figures. But what do you guys think? Did you pass on them? Are you going to snag them? Do you prefer your Megatron how it came? Or are you going to swap it with the battle damaged parts? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.